Okay. I thought I'd share how I solved yesterday's Wordle, which was Wordle 356, in case you're wondering. It enables me to make a few key Wordle pointers. Please stick around until the end when I have a probing question about Wordle that I'd like your input. Hey guys, I'm Mary Schaefer from AP Now with another Wordle video. So let's dive right in. Now, I started yesterday morning with my favorite starting word, stare. And as you can see, if you're looking at this on the screen, S-T-A-R-E, I got two letters, the T and the E. They weren't in the right spot, but, good start. I'm happy with two letters. So my next choice, I thought about it for a while, and I went with the word dense, D-E-N-T-S. Now, four of these letters were a good choice. The S and the N was not a good choice because A, I know there is no S, and we also know that S is rarely in the last position because there are no plurals. But anyway, I chose dense, and I was rewarded with finding out where the T was. And also, I now knew two spots where the E couldn't be. It couldn't be in the last spot or the fourth spot. So that meant it had to be in the first or the third. And I was leaning toward it being in the third spot. Okay. Because otherwise, well, that's where I was leaning towards. So with two letters, it wasn't enough, at least for me, to come up to come up with a word. So I chose almost completely different word with different letters to see what I could come up with, see if I could identify some more letters. And I wasn't really lucky, as you can see. I put the word chief in, C-H-I-E-F, and I did find out there was an I. So now I know there's an I, an E, and a T. Okay, so that's three letters, not so great. And anyway, I thought about it for quite a long time, quite a bit of time. I said a little prayer, and I decided that the three middle letters were I-E-T. And then it was just a matter of going through my mind. Okay, A-I-E-T, nothing. B-I-E-T, nothing. The D-I-E-T was possibly, it could have been deity, but we've already seen that the D was not a letter. Anyway, I went through and I came up with piety. So my little prayers worked, and I got it in 4 rounds. Now, the reason I'm talking so much about saying a little prayer is after I play my Wordle hands, I like to post them on Twitter, and I try and put along with it a kind of a little sentence or a saying about solving it that alludes to the answer but doesn't give the answer. So sometimes I'm pretty witty. A lot of times I fall flat on my face, and the only one who gets the insinuation is me. Now, before we get to my to the probing question, I'd like to ask you, if you like this episode, please give us a thumbs up, and if you loved it, please subscribe. We produce new content for the channel 3 times a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays are devoted to payment and accounts payable issues, and on Saturday we talk about my new first love, if you will, Wordle. Okay, so I was joking around about the probing question. Now, for me, when I solved this hand, and for you too, I'm sure if you clicked on the results, it told you it was game number 356. So this is my question. I thought this game only came out last November. And how do we get to 356? To me, that would say that in 9 days, we're going to hit 365. So my response, my guess to what this is that Josh Wordle and his partner were actually playing hands, and for almost a year now, and that's why the number is 356 and not whatever it would be now, 200 or 250, something like that. So what do you think? I'd be interested to know in your comments below. And if you agree with me that Josh and his partner were playing it and those words are no longer part of the solution, anyone who's carrying a list of words not to be considered, just keep in mind that that list is probably not complete because we don't know what words Josh and his partner had. But, they're sharing this with us for free, so we really can't complain too much. Now, I like to say that a strong first word is, a good beginning, and it is just a beginning. But sometimes it yields absolutely nothing or close to it. We've all been there. So that's when a good second word comes in handy. We have a video on that which you can watch right now using the link that will appear momentarily on YouTube, and we've put it in the show notes below. As always, we appreciate those thumbs up, those shares, those comments. And good luck and happy wordling.